Good afternoon, children. Welcome back to the online class. Today, we are going to see the continuation of our last class. Hope you remember our last class as we started the poem. I have given you the introduction of the poem. I taught you what is life and the value of life, and also I had given the details about what kind of poem it is. Do you remember what type of poem it is? Yes, it's a sonnet. Okay, so in that class I discussed in detail about the two types of sonnet. What are the two types of sonnet? One is the Petrarchan sonnet and the other one is the Shakespearean sonnet. Okay, the prescribed poem, the poem given for you is a Petrarchan sonnet, that is from Italian origin. Okay, Shakespearean sonnet are of English origin. Okay, how will you differentiate this Petrarchan sonnet and a Shakespearean sonnet? Yes, by the rhyming scheme we will be differentiating that. Okay, children, so here there are in the Petrarchan sonnet we have two stanzas. The first stanza with 8 lines and the second stanza with 6 lines. The stanza with the 8 lines are called octave and stanza with the 6 lines are called sestet. Okay, these are the two stanzas given here, and in the Shakespearean sonnet it consists of 3 stanzas with 4 lines each. That means 12 lines plus another 2 lines. Totally 14 lines will be there in a sonnet. Okay, it is derived from an Italian word, and also it means that little song or small lyric, that is the sonnet. Okay, and also each line, most of this line consists of 10 syllables. You know the difference between 10 syllables and 10 words, is it, children? I explained that. So 10 syllables, it is called iambic pentameter. This is called iambic pentameter. Today in our class we are going to see a short introduction about our poet, and also we will directly enter into our poem. Okay, dear children, please keep in mind this whole 14 lines is a memory poem. So each and every line when I am explaining, please listen to that carefully. So first we can see about our author, that is Henry Van Dyke. Okay, Henry Van Dyke was born in the year 1852. Was born in the year 1852 and died in the year 1933. Died in the year 1933. He was an American poet. Okay, and also he is an educator, author, and a clergyman. Okay, he's an American poet. Keep that in mind. He was born in the year 1852 and he is a clergyman and also a poet. He served as a professor of English literature at Princeton University. Okay, he's also a professor. Okay, keep that in mind, children. So Henry Van Dyke, he is an American poet and he served as a professor of English literature at Princeton University. Okay, so in this poem life he described about life. Okay, so just we can see that just to overall just I will be giving you, then we will be seeing the line wise description of this poem. So in this poem Henry Van Dyke, he gives a positive view of about life. Do you know what is this positive view and negative view? Yes, see, whatever happening in our life, if we are taking as it's good for us, that is positive, we will say. Okay, so if it is negative, means taking everything in an odd way, that is negative. For that, I will give you an example. Okay, children, then you will understand more what is positive and negative. A man was standing near a seashore. Okay, yes, it's you can imagine it's Kanyakumari, that end. Okay, that seashore, he is standing there. Okay, and now he was facing the sea. Okay, the water, the sea, and he is telling a statement. India ends here. Okay, so India ends here. It's positive or negative statement? It's negative statement. Okay, children, the same man, that point itself, he can make it as positive. How he can do? He can just turn facing the land, not the sea. If he face the land, and if he is telling India starts here, he can say. Okay, children, that is the difference between taking everything in a positive and negative way. Everywhere, whatever it may be, we can take in both ways. Okay, positive or negative. So here, this poet describes life in a positive way. He had given a positive view about life. We may face many obstacles. Obstacles means problems in our life. We can't say that every day it will be a happy day for us. No, we can't say like that. So each day it will be changing. Some days it will be very happy for us. Some days it will bring worries for us. But he is telling that even though we are facing many obstacles in our life, we should face it with boldness. Boldness means as courage, and in the cheerful attitude. We should take that life in a positive way, in a cheerful attitude. We should enjoy our life moment by moment. Each moment we have to enjoy. Okay, whether it is a happy moment or a sad moment, we have to enjoy our life. How? Like a boy. We have to enjoy our life like a boy. See, when we are in our childhood period, we don't have much worries about our life. But when we are growing as a grown-up people, there are a lot of worries about life. So only he is telling each moment like a boy. That means it is boy or a girl he is mentioning. That means as a child, we have to enjoy each moment of our life, hoping for the better future. Anyway, a better future is ahead. Like that, we have to enjoy each and every moment of our life. That is what he is given in this poem. That is the gist of the poem. So now we can move into the line-wise description of the poem. So as I told it, as it is a memory poem, you have to learn line-wise, children. So you may understand how the poet handled this poem. He had seen a positive attitude about life. So first line we can see, children. Let me but live my life from year to year. Let me but live. So the first line, the poet is asking, please allow me to live this life. Okay, don't come and stand as an obstacle in my life. Let me live my life. Okay, so how I am going to live my life? Let me live each moment. That only he is given us year to year. You understand the first line, children? Let me but live my life from year to year. Let me live my life from year to year. Please allow me to live. How I am going to live? Two things he mentioned here in the second line. Forward face and unreluctant soul with forward face. Forward face means forward, backward, you know. Is it, children? Forward means looking forward. So if something sad happen in our life also, I will not look back. I want to live my life with a forward face. That is the thing, first thing. And unreluctant soul. Do you know what is the meaning of this unreluctant? Unreluctant meaning willing. Whatever happens in my life, I am going to face. That is the willingness. Okay. So willingness to do something. That is unreluctant. Soul, you know. Okay. So I am having a soul which is unreluctant. That means willing to do whatever I am getting in my life. Okay, that is the thing. So let me live my life. Please allow me to live my life. How I should live? I should live with a forward face. Forward face means I don't want to look back. I want to move forward with unreluctant soul. Unreluctant meaning willing to do something, not hurrying to. Oh, I have to complete it, something like that. I don't want to hurry. Hurry means hurriedly doing something very in a speed manner. Okay, no, I don't want to do it in a very hurriedly. I don't want to do it, but I should enjoy each moment. That is the third line. Not hurrying to, nor turning from the goal. I had fixed a goal in my life. I don't want to turn from that goal. Understand the third line, children? Okay, third line he's telling, not hurrying to. I don't want to make it speed. I don't want to do it something hurry-burry, but and also I should not change from my goal. I had a fixed goal in my life. So from that I don't want to change. Okay children, these are the things. So please allow me to live each moment by moment, and let me live year to year. And also I don't want to turn back, that is with a forward face, and I am ready to do whatever life gives to me. And also not hurrying to, I don't want to make it speed, and also not, I don't want to turn away from my goal. Then not morning, morning, there is a different spelling. It's not morning, morning, that morning, you know, is it morning, evening, morning. But here morning means feeling sad for something. Okay, crying, that is only we'll say morning. Not mourning for the things that disappear. We can't say that in our life everything will be coming along with us till the end. No, we that here the poet says that whatever comes in our life and disappear. See, something we may feel that it's very dear to us. Okay, but that thing which is so dear to you also will not be with you all day. It may disappear from your life. At that time you should not worry for that. That is the poet's advice to you. What he is telling, not mourning for the things that disappear. Not mourning, you should not worry for that in the dim past, nor holding back in fear from what the future wills. Two things you have to keep in mind. You should not worry about things happened in the past, and you should not worry for what things what will happen in the future. Got it children? Two things. One, you should not worry about what happened in the past. Okay, already many sad things may happen, that one you should not worry about. And what will happen in the future? In the future, yes, my life, how it will be, like that also you should not worry about. You should only live the present. See, what will happen in the future, it is covered. God did not reveal to us. If you are worrying about that, we can't live in this world. The present situation we can't enjoy. So only the poet says that you forget about the past. Don't feel about the future. Live your present. Okay, what the future veils means hidden or covered. Future, many surprises are hidden for you. That all those things, let it be there. When the time comes, it will be revealed to you. Why you are worrying for that? That is the question from the poet. But with a whole and happy heart that pays its toll. Yes, when the future reveals and gives what for you, it will be giving to you. At that time you have to, whether it is a sad event or a happy event, accept that with a happy heart. How? With a whole, WHOLE, HOLE. That is, what is the difference? WHOLE means that full. Okay, WHOLE, that full, with a full mind you have to accept it. Okay, so with a whole and happy heart you have to accept it, that pays its toll to youth and age and travels on with cheer. So the future may not differentiate between what I have to give for the young people, what I have to give for the aged people. Whatever it may be, life giving it to you, you have to accept it with cheer, with joy. You have to accept it. That is what given in the first stanza. Overall summary within a second, just we will be recalling the first stanza. The poet is telling that please allow me to live my life from year to year. I don't want to turn back from my goal or turn away from my goal, and I got to look forward, and I am not going to do something hurry-burriedly. And what I am going to do, I am not going to mourn means cry for the things whatever disappear in my life. I am not going to worry about my dim past. That means dim past means sad past. Okay, dim past, or what is the future is going to give to me, that about that also I am not going to worry. I have to live my present happily. In the present, what life is giving to me, I am going to accept it very happily. Even if I am an aged person or a young man, okay, whatever it may be, what life is giving me, I am going to accept it very happily. Then we can move to the sestetma, that is the 6 lines, that is the second stanza. So let the way wind up the hill or down, over rough or smooth, the journey will be joy. That means our life may not go same every day. Okay, there may be many ups and downs. Okay, so whatever it may be, say whether it is going up very happy, up means happy days, down means sad days, over rough or smooth. See that over there, it's an old English, children, so only o, one apostrophe er is there, so it's not given in full word. Okay, or rough or smooth, so rough means sad days, smooth means happy days. Okay, children, whatever it may be, whether it is a happy day or a sad day, whatever it may be, our life, the journey will be joy. Okay, I am not going to take in a negative way, everything in a positive approach I am going to take, so my journey will be joy. Then, still seeking what I sought when but a boy. Okay, how I am going to face my life like a boy. Like a boy means here meaning that like a child. Okay, here as the poet is a man, he is saying boy, as a girl means a childhood. Okay, in our childhood we may not face many problems, everything our parents will do for us. At that time we may not worry about our life. That is what given here. So still seeking, seeking means searching, still seeking what I sought when but a boy, new friendship, high adventure and a crown. I am going to search new friendship, high adventure and a crown. My heart will keep the courage of the quest. My heart will keep the courage of the quest. That means for what I am searching, three things I am searching, that is new friendship, high adventure and a crown. Okay, I want new friendship, high adventure. High adventure means I want to do new things, and for that I should crown, that means I should get award. All these things I am seeking like a boy, and every day I will be searching for the quest and hope the road's last turn will be the best. That means today my life may not be happy, but one day my life will be happy. That is hope's road's last turn will be the best. Anyway, in my life I am going to face something good in my life. That with that positive attitude I am going to face my life. That is what the poet giving. I told you in the beginning itself the what is the gist of the poem. That means he is facing the life with a positive attitude. That is what we had seen here. So hope you have understand the poem, children. So it's a memory poem, so please by heart all these 14 lines. Thank you, children.